What? What are you doing? What are you doing to my desk? Dude.
Do you ever throw anything away?
This isn't garbage. This is like my stuff. Blu-ray disc. This is not garbage. This is like the next generation of home video.
Alright, seriously? Like, nobody keeps their stupid tiny controller.
This is my shit.
Saints Row 40? Are you even gonna drink that?
Yeah, maybe I will.
What the hell is this?
That is not my Betty White biography. What? What are you doing? What are you looking for, dude? What do you want?
Oh wait, I hit a Pokemon patch.
Hey, it's my Pikachu. Seriously, what are you looking for, man? There's nothing. Yeah, that's my MSX. Nice.
Aha! I found it.
What?
At last.
Sweet, sweet Dreamcast. Who cares? What are you gonna play on that?
Delicious.
That is so old. Hey, clean this up. Hey, Mark.
Thanks.
Who's gonna clean this up?
Yo.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Thanks for trashing my area earlier.
It was worth it. We got the Dreamcast. We got to play a little Lost Hope.
Last Hope.
Last Hope.
And was it worth it? I'm saying no. I'm saying Trash My Desk was not worth playing a vaguely competent Neo Geo port. It's like an R-Type fan fiction.
Right.
Like, it's so obviously based on R-Type. You have this little ship you pick up a guy who, guards you from bullets just like R-Type. You can't shoot him off though.
So instead of like being able to shoot him off or have him do different stuff, you can just move him around either clockwise or counterclockwise with the Dreamcast controller shoulder buttons, which it was weird like playing with the Dreamcast controller again.
I hadn't played a Dreamcast in over a year. I was a big fan when it was there, and then as the years progressed, it became more and more irrelevant. It's like this weird footnote in history. When you pull it out now and hold this controller, it's like, what were they thinking? The controller is really bad.
Yeah, but did you see the VMU thing? They even included a little
this hideous little monstrosity monster jumping up and down.
But the game, like R-Type, the game is really fucking hard. The first stage is set up similarly. The second stage looks like a lot of with the IREM game. The Polestar is another Neo Geo game that the guys went on to make.
Dude, it's basically just a bad cover version of R-Type meets Polestar.
See, I don't think it's that bad though. I mean, as something that's fan made, yes, okay, it's definitely not up to the Konami shooters we've also been playing. The PSP reissues just came out.
That's what surprises me. Playing those games again, a lot of those games are really old, and there are a few games in there that I hadn't played before, like Xexxex.
That's on the Salamander portable collection.
Salamander is my favorite Konami shooter series, and this is one I never knew existed. It came out in '91, I think.
Right.
And never came out to any home platform, so this is the first chance I ever got to play it. And Xexxex is in every way superior to Last Hope.
Cool because they actually did something with the R-Type formula that was different enough that made me respect this. So you have the pod, but you can either charge up a shot and you shoot out these big tentacles, or you kind of let the pod roll out and it has up to 3 tentacles that just kind of go on its own.
And you can kind of position it as a shield in ways, and it's really effective on bosses. It'll go attack the bosses.
Right.
Yeah, playing that and then playing this Last Hope is literally Last Hope is a crappy budget homebrew game. And then I'm sure that game costs $50 in Japan, and
right.
If that game were a $7 downloadable for Xbox Live Arcade or PlayStation Network, more power to it. Good job. But as a standalone retail game, it's embarrassing.
I would definitely buy Salamander Portable. It's only out in Japan. They haven't announced it for here. It's probably not going to. Also, Parodius Collection. I was surprised. It's it's Gradius. It's a joke on Gradius, but it's way easier, and it's just hilarious. The bosses are
great parodies, especially sexy parodies. We play that. There's a Castlevania level. There's levels that are parodies of other Konami franchises.
Right. The options too in the different Konami collections. Some of them are a little different. I like that in most of them, in the Salamander and in the Parodius, you can stretch it out to fill up the whole PSP screen. It kind of sucks because it's stretched, they're made for the old ratio, 4:3 arcade screens, but, it gives you that option to either do it original size or large size keeping the original ratio, or filling up the screen. And filling up the screen didn't stretch it too bad. I didn't mind. The thing I just don't like when those games turn into vertical shooting.
Well, you don't like
horizontal shooters are just
I like
inherently
I like
better.
vertical shooters. That's probably why you don't like Twinbee.
The Twinbee collection is like, forget it. It's worthless.
There's good stuff on
It's
there.
worthless.
There's good stuff on there.
It's cutesy poo. It's all vertical shooting. Like the whole bell system totally annoys me.
Well,
even
I think the
that,
bell
yeah.
system is not as good as the normal power system because you keep hitting these bells trying to get the color you want. It's
Right.
frustrating. You always hit it too many times.
Right, because you're shooting at the enemies, but the bells at the same time, you're pushing them back up the screen. Yeah,
But
it
I
drives
will
me
say-
nuts. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're jonesing for a shooter, Salamander Collection is definitely worth it. I wish they would bring it out here, actually, because it wouldn't take much to
I don't think the Gradius collection
localize
did
it.
very well here. So
Right.
just the
Yeah,
shooter
Gradius
the shooter
5.
market is dead. I mean, like you and I are into shooters, but if you're here on the office, people walk by, they're like, "What are you playing?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
who
what the
plays-
hell?
Who plays these shooters anymore?
Yeah, if people saw the Dreamcast, they were like, what the hell is going on?
Well, and that game does not look good. Also, it looks like a 16-bit game at best.
I agree with you. It should be like like $15 or something like that. But it was just nice to play. Like I like supporting this little indie group, and it was honestly like it was just nice to play like a shooter again. But yeah, playing the Konami games, you realize like, okay, this is what a team of polished like professionals at the height of their game in like the late '80s, early '90s, what they were doing with it.
Yeah.
All right, well, sorry about the big mess over in your area.
I hope
But
it was worth it. Hope you got your fun out of your Dreamcast, dude.
yeah, it was
No,
it was worth it for me.
wasn't worth it for the intern. Poor Brooks had to clean that for like an hour. So,
All right. And that's what interns are for.